G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online. Ronda, yes.
Our attack was a disaster. The other vice cannons agreed to keep our forces together. Should have known they'd peel off the moment I turned my back. If they weren't keeping Stormhold from tearing itself apart, I'd let them boil in a fish kettle.
Others? All the vice cannons are here?
That's the mess. If they're smart, they retreated to a defensible position. My scouts here spotted a cave in the ruins. Before I return to my regiment and order an assault, I need someone to break through enemy lines and confirm they're alive.
I'll find the other vice cannons.
The cave's smack in the middle of Tenmal Walk. The Dominions locked it tighter than a High Elf's fundament. I'd have to knock a few heads to get past them.
Well, that's what we do. Find Vice Cannon Servina and Vice Cannon Hatamin. This probably wasn't the well, I guess this is the direct path. Probably wasn't the path that was intended. But it'll do. Looks like there's a lot of people looking for you today.
How did you find us? Unless you're a skin stealer. Keep your hands empty if you please. But you don't stink of death. You're likely what you seem. What remains for you to share is why you came here.
Vice Cannon Ronda sent me to find you.
Still with us, is he? That man is luckier than a Khajiit in an abandoned fishery. What does Rondar want? If it's for me to say he was right about sticking together, he can drown himself in a bog.
Oh, he's planning to find his way here to rescue you.
We don't need rescuing. We need Rondar to recognize we're bait in another Dominion trap. Tell him I won't allow such wasteful theatrics on our behalf.
What's your plan?
If you find Vice Cannon Rondar's regiment, you'll find him. Tell him to call off his attack before the Dominion picks him apart. He shouldn't throw away his soldiers for what little remains of our forces.
I'll warn the Vice Cannon.
If Vice Cannon Rondar sends for reinforcements, he'll gain enough soldiers to clear these Dominion muckworms from the ruins. We can manage until then. It's a good place to fight with our tails to the wall.
Right. Find Vice Cannon Ronda's regiment. Jaren Beta. The dead bodies, or the dead soldiers' unit markings, match those of Vice Cannon Ronda. His skin is lightly charred like other victims of the skin stealers. Examine the soldier's body. As you search the body, you find a small cracked vial. It shatters, spilling its contents on your skin.
You aren't like the others. You should keep your own face. It suits you better.
Hi, Lyrinth. Okay.
Dominion!
No!
I see a body.
They came from underground. I saw them drag the others away.
Tell me what happened.
We prepared to assault the cave when the soldier beside me stabbed me in the back. When I fell, I saw my own regiment attack itself. Those skin stealers wore our friends' faces to betray us from within. Do you think that they have my face now?
Are you the only one left?
I saw them take Ukatse alive. Knocked him out. Dragged him away to that altar like a piece of meat. Don't let them steal his face.
Where is Vice Cannon Ronda? I gotcha. Ukatse.
Untie me before she returns.
Before who returns?
That crazy elf.
She tried to cut my chest, but I kicked her off the altar. Said she'd be back with a duller knife so it would last longer. Wait, I smell her. Cut me loose. Don't let her steal my face.
I'll cut you loose.
Thank you, friend.
Stay away from my new
Meet me in that cave.
Is it true they summoned Balreth to defeat the Daggerfall army at Davon's Watch?
It is true.
What madness. Soldiers died thinking our own ranks betrayed us. I'd like to feed those skin stealers to a Wamasu with the flux. I saw Vice Canon Rondar's guard lead him away before the attack. If his guard was skin stealers, he's in grave danger.
How can we find Vice Canon Rondar?
I'm not just the best-looking scout in Shadowfen. I'm also the best tracker. I can pick up Vice Canon Rondar's scent and lead us right to him. I'll need someone to watch my back while I follow my nose. We should work in pairs with skin stealers about, yes?
I'll watch your back.
Then I'll shadow you and alert you when I pick up Vice Canon Rondar's scent. Ready when you're ready.
Let's go.
They brought him past the cave. Strange. It is an old smell. They dragged him up this rise, straight ahead. He didn't struggle.
From the sides! The eagle commands.
Come on, fella. Sniff him out. Vice Canon Rondar.
Vice Canon. Oh no. We'll find who did this.
The corpse of Vice Canon Rondar looks different than the others you've seen at 10 Mile Walk. Take a closer look. Though recently dragged, the body is cold and decaying as if dead for much longer than the others. His corpse is conspicuously absent of signs of battle. You notice a small hole in his chest, as well as a slight charring to his skin.
Something's wrong. He smells very dead.
Vice Canon Rondar wasn't killed recently.
If the Vice Canon was dead this whole time, was it a skin stealer who launched the attack on the cave? Or before that, when we lost the other Vice Canons?
You can tell skin stealers by smell. Wouldn't you have noticed before?
Vice Canon Rondar always smelled of mead. I didn't. I should have. Zeus! What secrets do the Dominion already know?
We should tell the other Vice Canons about this.
You're right. They'll know what to do. They have to. Despite his rough manner, Vice Canon Rondar was a hero to many in Stormhold. When this is all over, you'll have a fitting burial. This impostor must be found before he can fool anyone else. But I think I know where he's hiding.
Where?
Vice Canon Rondar ordered us to stay away from a nearby hill. If it was his skin stealer, he must have held us back for a reason. I bet he's hiding below the hill's surface. The buried temple complex must have an entrance there.
What kind of entrance?
A doorway, maybe stairs, or a portal of some kind. I'd join you, but I'm no use in tight quarters. I'll inform the Vice Canons of what happened, yes.
Alright, I'll find Vice Canon Rondar's imposter. explore the temple complex. Hints, enter the portal. Vice Cannon Ronda was replaced by a Dominion skin stealer. The need to find the imposter and stop the remaining skin stealers is 10-mile walk. I found the Dominion's secret outpost in the Daedric ruins. I need to stay alert. There's no telling what's in these halls.
Come to me, mortal. This is the way in.
Labyrinth?
Curious. You dabble in their spells and break into their outpost. Oh, how he misjudged you. How grand.
Are you the one behind the skin stealers?
Yes, you marvelous fool. I allowed them to pull me from oblivion, bind my essence, and siphon my power because I'm secretly behind their shabby little plans. Oh, but you don't know about those, do you?
Tell me what you know of the Dominion's plans.
You've heard of Ruvatar, the celebrated Dominion alchemist. It's all his doing, you know. I'll tell you his plans for your impending doom. For a small favor, of course.
What kind of favor?
You must find the pair of altars binding me, further inside the complex. Do so, and I pledge to share the Dominion's plans and direct you to their most prized possession. Also, I pledge not to violate your corpse on your burial day. A true bargain.
Perhaps. What would I do at the altar?
Within each altar you'll find simple foci. A mortal's touch destroys them and removes my bonds. Then all I offer is yours.
Right, shall we trust her? Trust the old Labyrinth? Let's take a look here. So we're gonna go around. Okay. And this way. And then sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak, I said. Hide in the vines. Person's got no idea. Ah, enough of this.
What are you doing? Hide before the Dominion spots you. You fight the Dominion. You haven't tried to cut off my head yet. You aren't here to worship Daedra, then. So what in oblivion are you doing in a Daedric temple overrun by Dominion skin stealers?
I could ask you the same thing.
Fair point, fair point. All right, I won't deny it. Friends and I came looking for Daedric tidbits to sell to mages. Then those Dominion soldiers came. They were thick on the ground until today. I was about to make a break for it when I saw you.
Where are your friends?
Caught, one by one. I'm the only one alive. Well, alive and wearing my own skin. Hey, let's help each other escape. You draw their attention and I'll slip past them. What do you say?
Well, I'm not here to escape. I need to stop the Dominion.
You, what now? Look, some Dominion mogul came through here a while back. Ruvatar, they called him. He's the one who bound Dremora and forced her to steal faces off the dead. You want to stop him? You must have been the only egg in your clutch.
The Dremora said she'd tell me the Dominion's plans if I free her.
Smart idea, dealing with Daedra. Before the Dominion came, she promised my friend the night of his life for a drop of his blood. I guess being flayed alive counts as the night of his life. She wore his scales like a robe. Seems trustworthy, yes?
Is there another way to stop the Dominion's plans?
Maybe. I spent many cramped nights listening to Ruvatar, the High Elf in charge of this place. I'm sure I could piece it together. But my friends don't deserve to be trapped in glowing rocks. Free them, and I'll help you. A good deal, yes?
Alright, I'll free your friends if you help me stop the skin stealers.
Trust me, it's for the best. I'll make my way to the inner chamber, where Ruvatar spent most of his time. Try not to attract the Dremora's attention while you're about. She's a vengeful creature.
Where are your friends being held?
The Dominion captured their souls in strange rocks. They're on platforms, and they glow like rutting Wamasu. Ruvatar complained the rocks were very fragile. I bet smashing them would release my friends.
Oh, let's go and rescue your buddies. And there's one right back here. So I mean, you know, Lyrinth she'll be alright with it. She'll get over it, I'm sure. I do believe we had a little encounter with Lyrinth. Prior to dealing with Molag Bal. If we meet in the future, I'm sure she'll give me a hug and we'll be friends. It's not going to be an issue. That's number 2. That one's all the way at the end. There's no sneaking by this.
Scatter! I'm hurt! Go around! To the side!
No? Okay. Thought he might have had a bleed on him or something. Talk to Bijut at the inn altar. There he is.
Good thing you didn't release the Dremora. We'd both be ribbons in her hair. Behind her, there's a door to what Ruvatar called the Vault. They have hist sap in there, stored in giant vats.
Why do they need hist sap?
It's part of their skin-stealing magic. The real question is, where'd they get so much? Wait, I don't want to know. Whatever they did to the hist sap turned it flammable. Once we enter the vault, set those vats on fire to end this nightmare.
How do we enter the vault?
That's the easy part. I heard Ruvatar mutter the words 100 times. Maybe you can get something useful out of that Dremora before she realizes you double-crossed her. If you keep her busy, I'll open the door.
You got it. Hey, Lyrinth, it's me. Remember me? About our little deal and all that?
You're no fool to withhold your trust. Commendable, truly. But you'll go no further without my help. Destroy these bindings and free me.
You promised to tell me about the Dominion's plans.
Your reticence is infuriatingly enticing. Very well. Ruvatar used hist sap and my stolen essence to create his skin stealers. The hist sap is what steals the victim's memories. It's all to acquire the Nemic egg. With it, he has all of Black Marsh.
How can the Nemic egg give him all of Black Marsh?
My patience grows thinner than you'll be after I fit you with a scathing girdle. Fail to uphold this bargain and I'll instruct you in pains of which you've never conceived, mortal. Wait, what is that swamp rat doing to the vault door?
Oh, he's opening it.
Then gaze upon your doom. Ruvatar and his prize.
Bijot?
Door's open. The Dremora didn't pull our stomachs through our nostrils. I call that success. The hist vats are further down the passage. You set them on fire, I'll stick to the shadows and find signs of where Ruvatar went, yes?
Yes. Destroy the hist vats. Roll! That's it, set them ablaze. Who said that? Oh, there he comes. Here he comes.
Quick, over here. No sign of Ruvatar, but the Nord over there is definitely a skin stealer. I know what he's planning to do with those prisoners. If I help out, you'll tell nobody about my Daedric relic hunting, yes?
How can you help me?
When you approach, that Nord skin stealer will kill those prisoners and gain power from their deaths. Something the Daedra worshippers used to do in Ten Marwalk. I'll run in and release their bonds. I've untangled worse knots, magical or otherwise.
Alright, you free the prisoners.
Keep him busy, would you? I don't want to decorate his axe. All right, Bijat, you can do this. Faster than a flesh fly, nimbler than Khajiit.
That's it, mate. You are speed. Vice Cannon Ronda, looky this way, sir. Oh no! Didn't get released. That one's out.
Anyone could be a skin stealer. Anyone. You'll never find all of us. They are everywhere.
Follow me. The exit is this way. You stopped the skin stealers in Ten Marwalk. I can go home.
What about Ruvatar?
Yes. I heard him complain this ruin didn't hold everything he needed. He left to find a place of power where he could use his special egg. What did he call it again?
The Nemec Egg?
Yes, that's the one. Here, this portal leads beyond the ruins. I'll stay here and see about freeing any prisoners stuck inside. And if you're planning to inform the Vice Cannons of Ruvatar, perhaps leave me out of your report, yes?
Yes. 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 Oh, thank you very much.
Did that work?
Surprisingly, it did.
Nobody cares at all. Ukatse informed us you had entered the ruins to pursue Vice Cannon Rondar's imposter. Whatever you did in the ruins caused a lot of panic amongst the Dominion. We chose our moment and pushed out of the cave. Vice Cannon Haytamine was wounded in the process, but she'll survive.
Did everyone make it out?
Yes, but Vice Cannon Rondar's death weighs heavily on Haytamine. She says she should have known. Poor thing. We were all fooled. But enough of our troubles. Did you stop his imposter?
I stopped him. But the Dominion has something called the Nemec Egg.
Once she's recovered, Vice Cannon Haytamine will no doubt celebrate your accomplishment. But this artifact you mentioned, the Nemec Egg, do you know anything of its whereabouts?
The High Elf Ruvatar brought it to a place of power. I don't know where.
A Dominion general, perhaps. Whoever he is, will stop his march through Shadowfen. I'll appoint Ukatse to lead the scouts in our search for Ruvatar. I swear to you, he'll account for the Dominion's terror.